Once there was a great city. A city where man and dwarf lived in harmony. In keeping with the natures of its people, the city was built both above and below the earth, with man ruling those places above and the dwarfs ruling those places below. It was a time of plenty, and all were content. Then, one day, it was decided amongst the men of the city that they must give praise to their gods for all their good fortune. Accordingly, they made plans to build a great temple. A temple greater than any the world had seen, topped by a single tower as tall as the sky. And so, having sought the advice and counsel of the dwarfs in their halls below, the men of the city set about their work, knowing that when the temple was complete the gods would send them even greater fortune as reward for their endeavors. Weeks became months, months became years, and still the men of the city built. Growing old and grey, so long had their labors lasted, that they passed their task in time to their sons. And their sons grew old and passed the work to their sons, who likewise grew old and passed it on to theirs. Until, at last, after many generations of ceaseless labors, the foundations and first structures of the temple lay complete and they could begin to build the tower. Further years passed, as generation after generation of men lived and worked and died to raise the tower. And with each generation, the work grew harder. For, as the tower grew, so it became more and more difficult to bring stone to the top. And, finding their progress becoming ever slower and their work still incomplete, the people of the city began to despair. It was then the stranger came among them, a hooded man in cloak of grey. A man who claimed great power, who told them he would finish their tower in a single night if they would grant him but a single boon. When asked what this boon was to be, he told them he wished simply to add his own dedication to the gods to the structure of the tower. And, thinking this a small price, the people of the city made bargain with the stranger.